Gonzalo Lira. Let's see what he's talking about, man. Let's see what the fuck he's talking about. All right, cool. So we're gonna do another Coach Red Pill. Fuck, 2 in 1 week. My brain is gonna motherfucking melt. Now, let's look at this motherfucking title. This title alone is bullshit because I mean, like, Coach Red Pill, what are we gonna say about him, right? He is like, he said he doesn't like sexually aggressive women. He's also said like shit like that, you know, he's also implied, not directly said. He's implied that women only want men for their man juice and money. And he doesn't understand why people would say he's a misogynist or an asshole or a sexist. We covered a video like that. But to have a title of strong, independent women and ... ellipses smirk. Let's see what the bullshit he talks about. And yes, I'm actually going to do him at 1.25 because sometimes Coach be hitting the happy drink sometimes or something, but he does sound slow. So let's continue.
Margaret Thatcher, the former Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, once said famously that if you have to say that you are in power or say that you are a lady, then you are neither.
Wow. Wow. Like you've said before that you're a tough guy. Does that mean that you're neither tough or a guy? Or does that say, like how you said before, that you know things? Does that imply that you don't know shit? I mean, like, of course we know he doesn't know shit, but like still, I want to use that same logic. I like for fucking real. Like, I don't know. It's to me, like I literally was making a joke with somebody that like I'm not a nice guy. I'm not. Fuck. And then they looked at me like, yes, the fuck you are. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm not. And it's like, fuck, yes, you are. It seems like people deny the shit that they truly are in order to make themselves seem different. Now, let's just go to the video.
Absolutely right. Yeah, so you have these women who keep on claiming that they are strong and independent women.
This is going to be one of those videos where I just want to fucking just like throw something at one of the 3 screens that's in front of me. But let's continue.
If they have to claim that, they're just trying to prop up their ego because they know that they are neither.
So does the coach want to use this same standard on himself? Like, for real. Like, I'm willing to do it. If you're going to live by this rule, you're going to die by this motherfucking rule. But let's continue.
They are not strong. They are not independent. On the contrary, they are weak. And what's important is who they are dependent on. And that's the kicker. Okay, who they are dependent on. Who rules them? Who's the person who really is pulling the strings of their lives? Yeah. So many of these strong, independent women, they claim that they are fighting the patriarchy or this, that, the other, all kinds.
But to Coach, there is no patriarchy. But I'm stopping him too soon. Let's let him continue.
Kinds of crap, you know, fighting misogyny. Blah, 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 blah. What there really are is the finger puppets of political powers, feminism and the left.
Again, like, what about the same standard? You're fighting against feminism. Are you fighting for the patriarchy? Are you a puppet of the patriarchy and for the right? I mean, like, yeah, of course, like, by my perspective, he is, but I'm just saying, like, doesn't sound it sounds as if somebody was to use that towards you, then you have a fucking issue. But let's continue.
And these strong, independent women, fools that they are, weaklings that they are, dependent that they are, they don't realize that they are being played. Yeah, because so many of the goals of feminism go counter to what makes women truly happy. So many women.
Wait, whoa, slow. Wait, slow the fuck down. Coach Red Pill is in the 90s Mel Gibson movies because he knows what women want and what makes them happy. Of course, he's somebody who's actually said if a woman has had more than 2 penises in her, she can't love her children. He's also said a woman should be knocked up by age 24 and given to do her duties of making babies. But let's see what a woman really wants. Oh, besides, his other videos where she just wants to, treat you like have fun or fuck other people. He knows.
Women think that they want a career. So many women think that they want to be a big shot, CEO, partner at a big time law firm or some crap like that. They don't realize that their inherent nature is pulling them in a completely different direction. These strong, independent women, right? If they were so strong and so independent, they'd be willing to face facts. They would.
Let's see what facts there is, and let's see what nature it is. Because for some reason, men don't have this nature. I don't know. Like, let's see.
Be willing to face facts about themselves and their sex. And they would see the obvious truths that women do not want to compete in careers. Women want to care for children. That's
Oh God. Oh fucking God. Women don't want to compete in careers. You know what they want to do? They want to care for children. That's just it. They only want to care for children. They want to be baby making machines. That's it. That's all. The fuck?
That's what they really want. And you can see this in the metrics for nursing schools. Nursing schools, right? 90% of the prospective nurses are women. Only 10% are men.
Fuck it. I'm going to go there. Fuck it. I'm going to go there. These motherfuckers, this motherfucker in particular, will be the same motherfucker. They will talk about how men do dangerous jobs and they're the protectors and all this other good bullshit. And would sit back and say how women are trying to rule the world by having more college participation than anything. Almost as if data is not a predictive of shit, but a metric of shit that's already happened. And if by chance we were ever go to a place where it wasn't, as a young girl, women should do this, or a young guy, men should do this, maybe we didn't have that parity of data that we have. But no, these motherfuckers will sit back and say, "Oh, it's nursing school," versus sometimes you have to be, as a nurse, have to know just as much as a fucking doctor. But he would never know that. He wouldn't. Fucking idiot.
And what is it that the nursing schools are trying to keep men out, keep them at bay so it's just a safe space for women? No! Women are choosing nursing because they like it. It appeals to their inherent nature.
Citation needed. Like, for real, like, fuck, like, could it be that when men want to go to the medical field, they're highly discouraged from being a fucking nurse? Do I have to point out Ben Stiller? Like, fuck, rest in peace, Jerry Stiller just died, but Like literally, they're the running joke in the Meet the Parents / Meet the Fockers whole series is that he's a male nurse. That's the joke. Like it's something inherently feminine about being a nurse. Nurses take care of people. Coach Redfield, you're 52 in the next 10 years because you lived a hard life. You're gonna need a nurse too. You don't want to piss those people off. You don't. And when you want to make it as, oh, it's just that women aren't cut out to be doctors. Can I introduce you to some women doctors? Fuck out of here.
Strong, independent women who keep on going on and on and on about how strong and independent they are.
Almost as if, now, again, let me gesture to this hypocrisy. Almost as if a man that has a YouTube channel that goes on and on about how he knows how things should be and how men should act and how men are the more romantic sex. It's almost as if it's bluster. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. But let's continue.
They can't accept this reality. They can't accept the fact that there are differences between men and women. But the worst.
What are those differences in nature? What are those differences besides underdeveloped breasts in one specific gender characteristics and elongated clitoral nerve into a penis, and the gonads, instead of it being testicles that fall out, they're ovaries that stay in. Like, please tell me, like, what are the differences?
Still, as far as I'm concerned, really, is that they allow themselves to be used as puppets, as NPCs, by political powers that do not have their best interests at heart.
I could swear he's wearing gray and blue, but it seems like he's projecting a shit ton. But let's continue.
And they recognize that these political powers do not have their best interests at heart. They see it. They see how these political powers, the left, the progressive left, and feminism, all over women, who decide, rationally, and because it's the best decision for them, to be housewives, to be homemakers, to be mothers. That's a perfectly legitimate decision.
Wait, what? That a woman's only true happiness is to be a housewife and a mother? Like, what? Like, this is the shit that kind of like, do you listen to yourself, dog? Like, for real, do you listen to yourself? Let's continue.
Decision. And yet they are pawned by the feminist establishment, by progressive leftism, and these strong, independent women. What do? They parrot this opprobrium. They say awful things about women who decide consciously and on their own that they are not going to have a career because they don't want that. They want to have something else.
Okay, so this part, I would have to agree. For you to actually shame a woman who wants not to be a career oriented or driven, then no, fuck yes, of course. You shouldn't shame a woman for doing that. If you want a woman to be if a woman wants to be a housewife by her choice, then I'm not going to shit on you for it. Now, if she's a housewife because some asshole told her that's the best place for her to be and she better be happy to it and know her place, then I take issue with that. Like, really, I fucking take issue with it because it sounds like the mind of a weak person to tell another person you're not weak, you're not strong, you're weak, and so you're just gonna be what I fucking want you to be because reasons. Like literally, that's what it sounds like. I'm not bullshitting you. Like, that's what this shit sounds like, because what it sounds like as if for him to tell a woman that he has to have a weak one that he can actually control. But fuck. I don't get it. I can't. Let's continue.
Something that's of value to them. And that's a perfectly legitimate choice, but it's the strong, independent women who consistently on such women who decide in favor of motherhood, who decide in favor of domesticity. The strong, independent women are the ones doing this. Well, what does that tell you? It tells you that they're afraid. Simple as that. You know, anybody.
Wait, what? Does he hear the words coming out of his mouth? Like, does he hear the words coming out of his mouth? Like, oh shit, that costs that much? Fuck. Like, fuck. But, like, does he hear the words coming out of his own mouth about this shit? Like, that they're just afraid that they're weak and all this other good bullshit. But he is literally advocating for somebody to give up their power, their own agency, just so they can perform a biological need of reproducing children. Like, and he sits back so smug in the shit, like, I done came up with the best thing in the world to fucking come up with. Because he's a child. This is childish shit. Well, you know, women can't be happy doing nothing but, you know, making a man happy. Get in the kitchen and make my fucking sandwich. That's what this motherfucker sounds like. But let's continue.
Anybody who ever criticizes somebody, you know, obsessively and insanely and like, you know, with some kind of like a thing going on in their head, when it's just an expression of fear.
You are literally doing a thing that you're talking about other people to do. You are literally doing this, Coach Red Pill. You are literally doing this. You're complaining about people bolstering and blustering, and you're saying that the reason why they do that is because of fear. But you don't see the irony in it. That you're doing that thing. But let's continue.
These strong, independent women, right? They are afraid that they are making the wrong decision. That's what's going on. And they look at other women who are deciding against what these strong, independent, career-minded women want, right? They're deciding against that and instead pursuing their own goals, their own dreams, their dreams of domesticity and a family life and children of their own. And they're wondering, these strong, independent women, if maybe that's what they really want. But they've made so many decisions that make it impossible to take that path. And all of their friends are such that, you know, it keeps them locked in place insofar as their career is concerned. And so the only thing that they can do is just shriek like harridans.
And you know what? He's not shrieking. I will give him that. But he is being that asshole. He's like literally being that asshole where he's saying, well, because you're not doing what I want you to do the way I want you to do it, then it's bad. Let's continue.
At these women who truly are strong and independent in this day and age. These truly strong, independent women who decide to have children and to have a family life. They only shriek at them and scream at them. It's pathetic. There's this woman I met online, Christy Winters, right? She is a women's studies professor at some German university or something like that, right? I like her very much. And I feel a great deal of sadness and compassion for her because she is one of these strong, independent women.
Why? Why? And this, you know what this implicitly saying? You're only strong and independent when you're literally caring for children, being over children, and depending on somebody else to provide you with income. That's the real strong, independent women. The women that will be underneath the heel of their husband because, you know, it's not right for them to not be in anything but straight. And they shouldn't actually enjoy sex because they are there to make babies. Biologically, that's what they're there for. The fuck out of here.
She chose the absolutely wrong path for herself. She chose an academic life. And now she's approaching middle age. She has no children of her own. Okay. She lives this very lonely life, no family of her own, in a foreign country. And she's locked in her decisions. And she's strong and independent, but she's actually weak and dependent. She's dependent on her social milieu to give her life any kind of meaning.
Wait, fuck, what? She is literally doing the definition of the independent, where she's not relying on anyone. She is using her own resume, her own CV, her own status that she's built up because she's not pushing out babies, then she's weak. Like, I don't think he gets what he's fucking saying. Like, I don't, like, how Sway? How is she weak because she is choosing to be her own person? But of course, Coach Red Pill, no, he's strong because he can call it out. He's being a truth seeker or a truth speaker. So let's continue.
Mm-hmm. She didn't build anything with her life. On the contrary, yeah, she just went along to go along. And here she is, middle-aged, no children, no family, in some career that she doesn't even really believe, because that's the thing that I noticed about her early on in my interaction with her. She.
Wait. He's going to prescribe what she believes and doesn't believe because reasons. She can't believe this career because she just can't, because then if she believes this career, then that will mean that her life means something, even if it, what the fuck? Oh, that's ships. Even if it means that she doesn't have any kids, because you don't have kids, your life is meaningless. Fuck out of here. Let's continue.
She's going to protest this and say that I'm totally wrong and I don't know what I'm talking about. But the fact is that I realized from the first time I talked to her that she no longer truly believes what she says. She doesn't believe her own politics.
Wait. You are literally saying that she's going to say that she believes what she says. This is almost akin to a fucking hit job. And I'm doing a fucking hit job right now by talking about your stupid ass. But, like, literally, you're just dispensing somebody's life's accomplishments because she didn't push out of a kid? How little did you think of yourself before you had children, Coach Red Pill? Like, for real. Like, did you think so much less of yourself? You was like, I have to have kids or my life would be meaningless. Like, for real, is that what we gonna do?
She doesn't believe what she talks about. She doesn't believe in this nonsense of the patriarchy. And the only reason she's spouting it is...
What makes you believe that? Like, really, what makes you believe that she doesn't believe the shit? I'm looking for that. But no, you can't say anything. Only thing you can say is because she don't have kids, then she must not believe it because what I say is nature. Let's continue.
Because if she were to denounce it and tell the world that she thinks that it's a crock of bullshit, she would lose the precious little things that she has.
Bored at home?
I'm Shaggy. This is Scooby-Doo.
All right, let's bring it back after the commercial break. Oh, sorry.
And tell the world that she thinks that it's a crock of bullshit, she would lose the precious little things that she has in her life. Her little circle of acquaintances.
Wait, what? What? Because she's lying. She doesn't believe it because he pulls a Nostradamus to know that she's lying. And the reason why she won't admit to it, not because she doesn't believe it, but because if she did, she'll lose what she built her life about and her friends and things like that nature. Fuck, this motherfucker. I don't know. Let's continue.
And her little job at some university that doesn't pay her very much. And
Wait. The university doesn't pay her much, but I don't get his whole logic behind it. This is almost as if he's trying to say that, yeah, she's getting shit. She's getting things. But she needs to lie to keep up the appearances that, things are good because reasons. But let's continue.
it's not particularly satisfying to her. But she realizes that she cannot.
How do you know that, though? Like, for real, how do you know it's not particularly satisfying to her? Other than you think women are but fucking baby factors and that's all that they're fucking good for. Like literally. Let's continue.
Not denounce the nonsense that she no longer believes. She can't, because if she does, she will lose the little life that she has.
Why do you think she wants to renounce it? Like, for real. Why do you think? I still haven't heard that reason. I still haven't heard why Coach Red Pill thinks she needs to renounce it. But let's continue.
And she's too old to start over again. Yeah, that's the truth of her. And it's a tragedy. And it's a tragedy I realized the first time I spoke with her. And that's why I've always felt such compassion towards her. And I feel truly sorry for her. I pity her.
Wait, what? Why though? Why though? Let's continue.
Because she is trapped in a life that she does not like. A life that she hates. She was strong and...
Wait, why does she hate it? Like, I'm confused. Like, please. Why does she hate it? Yeah, exactly. Like, we can pull hypocrisies out of just like thin air based on the shit that he actually says and the way he actually treats shit. Like, I really seem to believe that a lot of this is Coach Red Pill's like, form of therapy. Like, he literally doesn't actually, he has no basis other than I feel it's right, so it should be right. And that's some bullshit. But let's continue.
Independent in her youth. And it took her down a path where she was manipulated by others into making choices and closing doors that she never should have closed. And now she realizes it's far too late.
It sounds like his is just like, it sounds like, I don't want to keep overusing this whole, they hate them because they're jealous type bullshit. But like, you gotta admit, that's what this shit sounds like. It sounds as if he's fucking jealous right now. And he can't get what he wants from somebody. and oh no, they're weak. They don't believe this truthfully. But motherfuckers, if they acting like they believe it, what the fuck is your problem, man? I like far be it from me to call somebody's faith in question. But if you're doing some shit that just doesn't seem like you should be part of the fucking faithful, then maybe Coach Red Pill, like, excuse me, I'm losing it because I'm fucking tired. But if like, I don't doubt people's faith in religion, and I also don't doubt people's ideas. I may think that they're misguided, and in some cases, I may need to actually start doubting people's ideas about shit. But it's just like, I don't know what's in somebody's head or in their heart. And for me to actually say that somebody isn't being what I want them to be because fucking reasons, the shit just sounds stupid to me. Like, for real. But let's continue.
Late, and so she has to stick with this bitterness and this horror of a life that she leads. It's a damn tragedy. And that's just one example, you know? You look at all these strong, independent women, they are all miserable. They are all miserable, and they're all weak, yeah? They never stood up for themselves. It just makes me sad, you know?
Oh my God, I can't do this anymore. I'm fucking tired. This motherfucker, I'm done. I'm like done, guys. I'm fucking done. Because this is the shit that kind of pisses me off. Motherfuckers like him would actually say women are weak and all this other good shit, but they want to put him in a weaker position. Like, I get it. Low key, taking care of kids is fucking hard, be it male or woman. But that doesn't make you strong or noble. It just puts you in a position where you're dependent upon somebody else. And like, oh my God. Maybe because I'm tired, because I'm fucking looking at all these fucking lights, and I'm just, one of these days, I'm just not going to fuck with the green screen and just do without the green screen. But like, I'm fucking tired. I just can't anymore. I just can't. I can't, because motherfuckers like this just, well, you're not a real woman unless you have kids. Like, I know women who have been fucking hurt because of that shit. And no, stop that bullshit. Stop that bullshit. And it's just like, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm fucking done. Exactly. Like, he it sounds like he's jealous of her academic credentials. And then he talks about family and all this other good bullshit. But he is the same motherfucker that told a guy, well, you shouldn't be happy. You know, you really shouldn't be trying to settle down with just one girl. Like, the fuck? Does he not go back and watch his own shit? I watch my own shit. Part of it because I'm an ego motherfucking maniac, but part of it is because it's just, I want to make sure that I'm logically consistent with what I say. And if I've changed my position about shit, I want to make sure that it's other than just like, well, I just wanted to. I really want to examine this shit. But like, and it does actually make me sick to my stomach. But for these motherfuckers to sit back and say, especially Coach Red Pill, who literally, we have videos on my channel where he went over that he is talking about how you treat women like playthings and you should do this. But yet and still, I don't get it. Like, this broke me. This is the video that broke me tonight. I'm sorry, guys. I just can't do it anymore. I can't do it anymore. Hey, watch my earlier video today where I was actually working on my lion riding woman. I'm going to actually put my stream from the other day on my Twitch channel up tonight. And I just want to thank you guys for watching. Please, thank you for watching. Share this video. I'm going to actually put it out in a, split it up to the 2 different videos. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Enjoy whatever's left of your weekend. And you guys have a good night. Peace.